so I'll never leave. It's easier to love. Oh, oh. It's easier to love. Oh, oh. Easier to love.
I haven't done an intro for these videos in about 5 months, so it might be a bit rusty. Hi everyone, this is Sophia and welcome to another apartment improvements video. This is episode 6. This is the first one I'm filming in 2025. Technically the last one. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link up there or whatever. Technically the end of the last video was in 2025, but since most of it was filmed in 2024, I'm not really going to count that as being part of 2025. It is a really nice day in New York today, which is why my window's open and hence the curtains are blowing towards me. We have a few things lined up. I have a few things in my living room that I need to open because my husband is saying that he wants me to clear it. I don't know how this video is gonna go in terms of like what else is new, but it'll be a surprise to both of us. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So I'm only gonna open one thing right now. This is from West Elm, and also the really big box at the very bottom of the floor is from Yamazaki. And this is more like a lifestyle thing, not really a home thing, but since the home is part of our lifestyle, I figured I would just include it. I got a tea bag organizer because right now, this is what our tea cabinet looks like. It is one mess, one big mess. Hence this. So I'm hoping that this will be the solution we need. I used to have one of those like acrylic boxes that has a lid and you just kind of put it in. I think they're usually like more for like arts and craft boxes, but I realized that I didn't like how it was a lid situation, so I figured this would be something good to try. And also remove the cups so it's really easy to refill. Now let's organize.
When you're not here, the sun don't shine. When you're not near, I don't feel like I do when you're with me. It felt like suddenly. This
is not sponsored, by the way. Got a little trigger happy That's why there's so much stuff. For those of you who have never heard of Yamazaki, basically a lot of their design is kind of inspired by the Japanese home. And so their designs are very simplistic, effective, pretty neutral. So basically they only have like white, black, and wooden options for most of their stuff. It's nothing fancy, so like don't expect any like crazy designs if you go on their website. If you're looking for a specific thing to kind of elevate the use of your home, of the spaces in your home, probably Yamazaki will have the solution. We use their magnetic paper towel holder because I'm not gonna lie, out of all of the paper towel holders we've ever used, that is the best because it doesn't take up counter space, and it's, you know, everyone has a fridge, so it's super easy. Maybe like in the future I'll do like a top 10 Yamazaki stuff. So anyways, that's enough yapping. The first thing is something my husband wanted, and it is a water bottle holder, but also technically you're able to use them in like other ways as well. We needed a cutting board holder. I'm kind of bummed that they ran out of the white one for this, but I'm actually really excited for it because right now technically our sink doesn't have a lot of counter space, and so right now we just kind of put like the toothbrushes on it, and it's kind of been bugging me. And then this is something, a solution that my husband was trying to look for, which is kind of like a coat hook. We did get one shelf riser magnet wrap holder. I'm completely blanking on what this is, so let's open this. Oh yeah, okay, so this situation has been bugging me in our kitchen. We have like two drawers, and one of them is so narrow, like you can't really fit anything in it. So we only have one basically for utensils, which really suck. But at the same time, cling wraps, aluminum foil, that kind of stuff is kind of taking up space, which means that drawer is so cluttered. And so because I really love the magnetic paper towel holder, I decided to look into and get, obviously, this kind of magnetic holder that is supposed to hold 3 to maybe even 4, depending on the size of those kind of wrappers. And so I'm hoping this will just kind of be the solution for that, and that will end up like freeing space. And then the last thing is this is also for my husband, just to kind of maximize the opportunities he has for his closet door. Here's how like the other ways you can use it. Today we're going to basically get all of these items situated, as well as maybe do some measurements around the house to see like what kind of stuff we would want to get from Home Depot, or if we want to order, because there's still a few pieces for the living room that I want to get, as well as put up our new curtains. And I only yapped for about 10 minutes, so that's actually a record for me.
Hearts entwined when I decided to make you mine. I'm never going back. I know that's a fact, but how do I know if it's love that I'm speaking of? This is love if I'm making you breakfast. This is love if I feel myself coming down when you're not around. This is love if I think I've gone crazy. This is love if it seems I don't care at all. That your love hit me like a cannonball. I used to worry about my options, yeah, I used to think too much. I think too much, but with you I forget my worries. Behind me they can't touch me now. Yeah, that's how do I
He put it together without telling me.
that I'm speaking of? This is love if I'm making you breakfast. This is love if I feel myself coming down when you're not around. This is love if I think I've gone crazy. This is love if it seems I don't care at all. That your love hit me backyard of your old farm in the summer. Stayed there for 3 weeks where we learned to love each other. Wrote you letters, sent a message to the that day. Skip to the present, haven't been so happy ever. Sitting in your room, working on my first record. Skip to the present, and I still haven't released it. But it's okay, cause the new songs are way better. That's what it feels like, haven't been so happy ever. Watching you sit there with our best friends at the wedding.
Probably haven't talked that much in this video. It is around Memorial Day right now that I'm filming this, and so all the sales are coming out, which means it's time to buy some furniture. I reorganized my room because I needed to figure out where to put my desk before I buy it. And I had to move the IKEA metal cabinets to the other side of the room because I also need to factor in when like guests are staying and I'm putting out my queen size air mattress. I think this current workflow makes it better. Yeah, I figured I would also just hop in because I did recently get some new home items. Basically, I went to New Hampshire. Some of the stuff I didn't only get in New Hampshire, obviously, but there were some pieces that I picked up at New Hampshire and really utilized the tax-free state. Okay, so the first store we went to is a brand that I'd never heard of. It's called Mackenzie Childs. Based on what the sales associate told me, they kind of specialize in checkered, hand-painted items, and I saw this and I was kind of in love with it. Also because I'm not a big fan of our current utensils holder. So here it is. It is basically a brown utensils holder in a checkered pattern. It looks really hand painted and I feel like it definitely would add a little pop to our kitchen. And also, I was talking to my husband about it. If this doesn't work out as a utensils holder, I actually think this would be a really cute vase. And then the other thing is in this box. I have been on the lookout for a wall clock for a really long time, but I haven't found one that has really like spoken to me design wise, but also something that I'm willing to spend money on until I saw this, and it is literally like made for me. You can't even see because of the backlit, but it is a green here, and the wall face is tulips, which is my favorite flower. That's basically it for New Hampshire. I guess I really didn't buy that much in there. I did buy a few kitchen things. I'm not going to show you those because they're just like kitchen items that I would use. But then we did some thrifting around Maine. Actually, I have no idea what is in here. Oh, yeah. I had a car, so we kind of drove around other thrift stores that we could find. Nothing really caught our eye except for this.
I know it's not Christmas time, but this bear is super cute. Another thing that caught my eye, which if you know me, this is not going to be a surprise. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but it's so cute. It needs a good cleaning, but it is so cute. It's like spring vibes. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna put this up, obviously. This was also like $2, which is insane. And then another thrift store we went to, this one was actually huge. So the first thing I found, it is basically a wall shelf. It has a hole right here for you to like hang it. This was $1, okay? There was like no way I couldn't buy this. I'm gonna repaint it because it doesn't really the color right now does not go with our decor. And then the other thing I got is kind of split in two. This crystal dish. I believe it was like $20, which 100%, if I would bought this in New York, it would be way more than $20. First of all, look at the color. By the way, I have no idea what I'm gonna use this for. Anyways, those are the home things I got recently. Oh my God, wait. The most important thing I didn't even show you yet. Look at this little cute cat door stopper. We've been looking for a door stopper in our apartment for a really long time because our door is quite heavy, but we're also very particular with that kind of decor. So this is just so cute. Like, look, okay, my hands is not doing it justice because there are like little feet. Like little feet. I don't know if you can see that, but this is adorable. Oh no, it's not heavy enough.
Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence, life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love with you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light.
Okay, well that is it for this apartment improvements video. I hope it was fun. I feel like this video was just one giant haul, so hopefully it was interesting to kind of see what kind of stuff we ended up getting for our apartment, and hopefully we're able to hang some stuff up, but if not, it will definitely happen in the next one, so definitely stay tuned. But otherwise, hopefully I'll see you next time for another one. Bye everyone.
Through the days and the nights.